You want answers?
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
You want answers?
You have offended my family.
I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth.
And you have offended the Shaolin Temple.
You can't handle the truth.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Hoorah!
Radical Rant.
Welcome back, everyone. 46 after the hour here on Normal Show Live, and we are going to go to the phones for a special kind of radical rant. I'm joined today by Steve Berke, the man who put together the fantastic Should Be Legalized video parody of the Eminem Rihanna song, Love the Way You Lie. Steve, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
I'm so glad to have you here. And before we get to the controversy here, I just want to give you a chance to explain how you managed to put this video together, what idea you had, what made you want to put this video together.
Well, first and foremost, I'm a comedian before a political activist. I never really imagined that I'd get thrust into the center of the debate regarding decriminalization and legalization of marijuana. However, I am also a huge proponent of it, and I always wanted to write a song that could kind of rally everybody around it, kind of a marijuana anthem that would target the demographic of 18 to 26-year-olds who generally don't get out and don't vote, and see if we can actually do something progressive and make a difference in the Proposition 19 election that's coming up on November 2nd in California. So that was the kind of general idea. I had this idea about 3 weeks ago. Wrote the song and decided to put together a little team and put it together and get it out as soon as possible so that we could potentially make a difference.
All right. So, Steve, just so everybody can understand what we're talking about as far as this video goes, there's some folks that haven't seen it yet. So I'm going to give our web viewers here a chance to listen to and watch the video. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it while we're hearing it, but we're going to run it for the show, and then we'll come back after it's done and talk about the controversy, okay?
Sounds great.
Just gonna stand here and watch you burn one. That's alright because I love the way it smells. Just gonna stand here and watch you get high. That's alright because it should be legalized. Should be legalized.
I can't tell you what it really is. I can only tell you when it feels right. I come back from work and wanna take a break from real life. My dreams didn't work out. I'm stuck here in the rat race. Going to work from 9 to 6 shouldn't be a disgrace, but not in this place, the United States, where we look up to Britney Spears instead of Bill Gates. What a disgrace. How did we get to this place where our culture developed really horrible taste? Who do we blame? I can give you plenty of names. I point my finger at them. I don't really care what they say. Look at the magazines, People, Us Weekly, and Star. All those celebrities, but we don't even know who they are. That's because most of us are living lives as normal as hell. That's why we like to smoke and listen to the stories they tell. And if there's something wrong with that, then I don't want to be right. So puff, pass, and hand me the light.
Just gonna stand here and watch you place. Sour diesel, purple kush, blueberry haze. Just gonna stand here and watch you get high. That's alright, I think it should be legalized. Should be legalized. It should be legalized.
Hey Congress, we need to get something straight. Don't pretend like you got way too many things on your plate. Our country's broke. You need to fix it today. The people voted for you. Start representing your state and regulate it so we can end the debate and end the hating. No one should be so irate because the money we make from taxes would really be great. The deficit would deflate. No need to incarcerate. Hey Congress, start using your heads. Not everyone who smokes weed is lazy with dread. Sarah Palin, Clinton, even Obama have admitted to smoking it, so enough with the drama. Like prohibition in the 20s, this law is outdated. Weed is safer than booze, it's time to regulate it. And if you don't pay attention to me, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll start a revolution and then vote out your whole crew.
Just gonna stand here and watch you smoke. That's alright, I think I also have a toke. Just gonna stand here and watch you float through the sky. That's alright, I think it should be legalized. It should be legalized. It should be legalized. Yeah.
Adam Sandler, one of my biggest role models. If I'm gonna do a song on weed, I'll do it full throttle. Let's name some names, just like the Hanukkah song. But instead of Jewish people, these ones hit the bong. Willie Nelson, Snoop Dogg, those are obvious ones. But Martha Stewart and Oprah, let's start naming the big guns. Kimmel, Jon Stewart, even Stephen Colbert. Woody Harrelson smoked so much that he lost all his hair. Matt Damon, Clooney, Pitt, most of Ocean's 11. If Angelina smoked me out, I think I would be in heaven. Bill Maher, Jack Black, Tina Fey, Charlie Sheen, all four smoke green. So there's the media queen, Perez Hilton. We all know you smoke joints, I don't judge you for that. You get extra points. Halle Berry, Richard Branson, John Kerry, Al Gore. I'm not nearly done yet, I'm gonna name some more. Do you see how this list is ridiculous? The facts aren't conspicuous, my research is meticulous. They've all smoked and are supporters of weed. The list goes on and on, like Michael Phelps on capacity. Sacha Baron Cohen and Justin Timberlake, what they both have in common is that they like to get really big. Eminem, Megan Fox, Rihanna too. I know you smoke, Natalie Portman, so this one's for you.
Not gonna waste time and just stand by. I'm gonna send this to my congressman tonight. Weed is American as apple pie. And now it's time for us to make it legalized. Make it legalized. Make it legalized.
That's just a most powerful video there that you've made, Steve. And tell us what's going on. I mean, I watched the video. It's two young people that are cavorting about. They're in love with each other. They're at the miniature golf. They're going to the carnival. What is the controversy with this video with YouTube?
Well, essentially, the message that we're trying to convey, and I want to let everyone know in the audience that, A, I'm not a rapper. I'm not trying to be judged on my rapping. I tried to create a political commentary and a satire of Eminem's video. Eminem's video is all about an alcoholic relationship that results in domestic violence, sexual assault, abuse, battery. Even there's hints of arson and murder in there. And it's supposed to be a commentary of why and how ridiculous it is that marijuana is illegal and alcohol is legal. And, the reason why our video got flagged by YouTube is because YouTube considers marijuana to be a drug. And even though this is a very topical issue that's about to go to the vote on November 2nd, they've essentially squashed our entire viral political movement, and it saddens me that YouTube is allowing this to happen. Now,
how had your virality on the internet been measured? I mean, have you been getting a ton of hits, and then once they did this, they stopped, or what's happening?
Yeah, essentially anybody can go to our video right now. If you search "should be legalized" on YouTube, you can go and you can click on the little arrow next to the views, and you can see the curve that we were on. We were on an exponential rise. We were on pace to get to 1 million views by Thursday, and you can see exactly where they flagged it and how we just have leveled off, and now we're averaging about 10,000 views a day instead of 100 to 250,000 views a day. People just don't take the time to create a YouTube account or a Google account to sign in. I even have friends and family members who are like, they don't know how to do it. They're not good with computers. It essentially killed our virality.
Yeah, well, we are showing the video at our blog, stash.normal.org, and I encourage everyone with a blog or a Facebook page to look up Should Be Legalized on YouTube and get the embed code and put it on your own blog and get this out there, and don't let YouTube stifle this creative endeavor. The thing that you mentioned, Steve, that offended me the most about this is the video that you're parroting, like you mentioned, has scenes of domestic abuse, alcoholism, violence, arson, and that's supposed to be okay for the kids to watch, but for some reason,
and
happy people
smoke. But YouTube runs ads against it and profits off that video. YouTube is selling advertising on that video and they make it viewable to all ages, kids, at any time of the day. Meanwhile, our video, which is a total satire of that video, which is far less offensive, has been derailed by a few adversaries of Proposition 19. It only takes 20 to 30 people to flag a video. 20 to 30 people who are against Prop 19, against the legalization of marijuana, to basically derail an entire political movement and ruin it for everybody.
What is your like to dislike ratio on the video?
I mean, right now I'm assuming we're over 2,000 likes and less than 80 dislikes. It's so out of proportion of how many people actually like to dislike this video. And out of the 80 people who've disliked it, 175,000 people have seen it. So you're telling me that 80 people, if all 80 people flagged it, that should only be 80 out of 180,000. It should not cause this video to be removed.
Yeah, it is a shame. And, we've seen this before. We've seen it time and time again whenever we're talking about, pro-marijuana messages. They're always getting silenced. They're always getting censored. So, again, I encourage everyone, check out the video, Should Be Legalized, and make sure that you are spreading it through Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, post it on your blogs, post it on your Facebook page. Let's get that word out there in advance of Election Day, because young people are what's going to win this election. We need those votes. We need that information out to them. Before I let you go, Steve, I do want to give you a chance to credit all of the fantastic actors and artists that you have on that song. I mean, the girl singing is amazing.
Yeah, actually, the girl singing is a 19-year-old girl from Amsterdam. I met her in Miami last November. Absolutely phenomenal vocalist, one of the best vocalists I've ever heard. Lucky for her, she's actually been noticed from this video and is being flown out to Los Angeles in a week to meet with a bunch of record executives who are interested in signing her to a record deal. So let's keep our fingers crossed for her. Her name is Charlotte Brown, spelled Bruyne. And then the other two actors in the video, both very good friends of mine, model Valerie White, who is the one who looks just like Megan Fox.
Yeah.
And a good buddy of mine, Michael Malone. And I have to give credit to the director of this video, who's put as much blood, sweat, and tears into this as I have. His name is Adam Muchler. We went to college together, and these videos are just as much his product as they are mine, even though he's behind the camera.
And Steve, for your own personal career as a comedian, how can people look you up on the web or find more about your art?
They can find all of our previous videos and future videos if they go to steveberkecomedy.com. That's Berke. You go to steveberkecomedy.com, you can read all about me and about what we're doing and all future projects that we have coming up as well. All
right, Steve Berke, thank you so much for joining us here on Normal Show Live, and give my best to all the folks that helped you out with that video.
Thank you so very much.
All right, Normal Show Live, voice of the Marijuana Nation. Everyone, it's time to wrap things up. Check out our replays coming up at 3, 5, 7, and 9. You can get the podcast downloaded on iTunes. Make sure to spread the word. Let's let everyone know Normal Show Live is here every weekday, Monday through Friday. And coming up this Tuesday, a week from today, our special election coverage live from Prop 19 headquarters in Oakland. You won't want to miss it. We'll be there all day long. For Cannabis Carrie and Ganja John, I'm Radical Russ. Thanks for joining us again, and until next time, take care of each other, tokers.